Do you know when to use the mirror tool? Hi, I'm Jonathan Pickup. I've been teaching Vectorworks for over 30 years, and one of the things that's really important is to make sure that you practice the basics. This is the mirror tool. This is an exercise from one of my courses. There are loads of exercises in this file. If you want to complete this, hey, become one of my subscribers on my community. You can take this course for free. There's a 7-day free trial. Try out my community. I think you'll like it. So this is an object. We select the object. We go to the mirror tool. We can choose to mirror the original object, or we can make a copy. I quite often make a copy of things. Let's just find that point there, and you can see it makes a copy, and it gives you a lovely ghost image. And once you've finished it, just stop by going back to this tool over here, the selection tool. But when should you use it? That's the really important part. It's all very well knowing what to do. So here's an example that came up for me today. I've got a 2-story building, not this one, but I have a large 2-story building, and the engineer needs to put a structural frame up. So it needs to be a moment frame to support the earthquake. So the question is, how should I get this over here? Well, that's where the mirror tool is so useful. So I can get my mirror tool, get it in the mirror and duplicate mode, find the center of my building, and put it in that way. In reality, my mirror has to go down the face of this window. So now I have to find the middle of this window. Now it's quite possible with Vectorworks, if we use this tool here, the smart points, it's got an option for finding the line between 2 smart points. So we got the object selected. We'll get our mirror tool, mirror and duplicate mode. We need to touch that point, and then if I go back, you'll find there's a midpoint. So there's my midpoint. Now I can hold my shift key down. There it is there. There's where my moment frame needs to be, up there. So I just need to bring that up to that point. That needs to be corrected. I'm just going to bring that up as well. Going to drag that into the corner. And now I can just fix these. I can update them. I can modify them. And this will be a function of the reshape tool. So with the reshape tool, I'm just going to stretch that part down. Let's join these two together, and I'll show you some tricks that I use a lot. So select those 2 objects, right click, add surface, and it joins them together. And if we go back to the reshape tool, I can quickly delete the bits that I don't need. I'm going to select that, and this one, right click, add surface, it joins them all together. Back to the reshape tool. Now if you want to use the minus sign, you can just minus those extra handles away, and it'll tidy up beautifully. Now I just had a problem here, and I just need to get rid of one of those handles to make it perfect. I'm going to use the first mode. I'm just going to stretch that, and that'll be in the right place there. So that would be where I would use the mirror tool to get my moment frame in the right location. Now I'm a big believer in practicing the fundamentals all the time. I always do this because when you need them, they've got to be like muscle memory. You'll notice that professional athletes always practice the fundamentals. So if you want to practice this, join my community, get the 7-day free trial, do the foundation course. This is exercise number 3 or module number 3. Grow your Vectorworks. I'm more than happy for you to do the free trial, even if you leave. Join me. I think you'll like it. I'll put the link in the description. Catch you later.